unmute my mic. That would work. I think it's working. I had issues setting up. Hi, Don. Sorry that took so long. I'm trying to rearrange things and see how they work as I go each time. Oh, you're fine. You don't have to sub. I've got a black tea today. And I'm actually prepared. I don't have to keep getting up and running back and forth this time because I brought out a few teas in little different canisters. And this one's shaped like a pea. Can't sleep. No, I have work tomorrow. Also, can you hear me okay? I'm trying to move where my mic is and like which direction I talk. Actually, I should have chat over here. That's what I was trying to do. With how my desk is set up, it's like impossible. Okay, thank you. Because I watched back my last one and it didn't seem to work very well. It's like shit. Oh, that's not the right one. Yeah, I have little canisters, and I was like, oh, I should actually use these instead of running back and forth to my tea area. Come on, get out of there. This is the only issue. Sometimes they don't like to come out. This one's a tea that I actually buy every year when he comes out with it. Like, it's one of my favorites. Oh, I just felt like brewing it today. I actually don't know if I have enough for this go on because I changed my mind midway through. Yeah, it's enough. So even though we call it a black tea, it's actually a red tea. Black tea is something different. I really like this one because it's super floral. And sweet. I'm gonna try and use different teaware a few times. Otherwise, I'll just probably be using the same ones over and over, and I feel like that. See? Oh my god, the whole room smells like it now. Do this. This. Oop. I wish I could get a better camera angle. This is kind of the best I could do. And I feel like this one might be better for showing off the color. I might be able to see it in this cup better too. Hey! Pick the right cup for this. It's from Fujian. I know I'm gonna be pronouncing everything incorrectly because I don't speak that language. But it's the first flush, so that's like the first picking, and it's just one of my favorites. I really, wow, don't do that. I really wish I could have people over to taste it. I feel so strange trying to convey taste and smell over the internet. Like, trust me, it's good. I don't know, this one's like, I feel like the perfect tea for getting people into tea because it's sweet, really floral and fruity, and kind of easy to drink. Oop, and I'm spilling shit already. I'm usually not this klutzy on my own, but trying to stream, I'm nervous. And I'm trying to talk so you have something to listen to, Dawn. I'm sorry. I'm just bad at just talking, but I mean, like, if you were here in person and actually drinking the tea with me, I'd probably be talking your head off to the point of annoying. Also, I still can't believe people are worried about you, like, coming in and doing your job. That sounds weird. Like, your coworkers sound very strange to me. So this cup, I really like. It's actually silver lined. I feel like it make it easier for y'all to see the color of the tea. I had another one, but my dad's cat broke it. I had to get a second one. It just still seems so odd. I do a really long brew on that. I think I need to get hotter water. Okay. Very professional setup of my kettle under the desk. I might just need to get an extension cord. I'm stubborn and I don't want to. I feel like at this point it'd be easier for me to get my old laptop and set it up to do tea streams in an actual tea area. Oh, I mentioned them last time, but I never got to show them, Dawn. But these are the really tiny teapots that are little tea pets. They're so little. They're like cat-sized. I have my clay kettle up here. I'm trying to just keep it warm because it'll retain the heat longer. So I'm boiling the water under my desk and then pouring it in here. So you're gonna hear a lot of water noises. Oh god, and steam. I think in the winter, I might try and do a setup and use my charcoal stove. I don't know how that's gonna work. So if I go out back, our neighbor's dog Jake is probably gonna want to come visit, so. Oh. He just threw tea all over me. Yeah, these were... They function, like, you can technically use them. It's just I wouldn't. Let's see. A little... Get on my fingers. Hey, tiny tea. I just think they're cute. Now that I've made a mess, them over there. So I brought out 3 teas. I have the black, or technically red one, and then I have 13-year-old one, also from Fujin, and it's an oolong. And then have there we go, green one. It's a Bailuchun. And because it's peach season, I put it in a little peach canister. I really want to be those people who does their whole tea setup based on the seasons and everything, but I don't have the decoration skill or teaware for that, really. Oh, maybe. Usually you calmly sip this and work on it for a while, but I'm kind of rushing. Season garden? I do have this stuff set up for a garden. I'm just not quite ready. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. We have some stuff to do outside. I think there's a tree that we might need to get rid of. It looks like it's dying. And it's a really big tree, and if we have to get rid of it, I hope we don't. That would just open up a lot of sunny area. So I could put some garden stuff there. I do have. I said I wouldn't have to get up here. I do have 2 of these, but we don't. I don't know if my mom would want me to plant them here, but they're actual tea plants, the little baby tea plants. I'm gonna have. I will hurt myself. Guy has an axe, but that tree is gonna require more than an axe. It's huge. I think it's older than the house. Oh, I don't know if I told you, Don, but supposedly sometime soon, structural engineers are supposed to come out here. And if that happens, and they fix the structure of the house, we can fix the floors, which means we can have people over. Hi, Zia! How are you? The little one letting you, relax? I know, I was so excited. I was like, hey, we can have people over. And then we got out here and the tornado hit it. And I was like, well. Oh, thank you, Don. I appreciate it. Tony's still sleeping? Wake him up. That other Don is so nice. What? I'm so confused. Do you have multiple accounts, Don, and I've just never noticed? Hi, Paul. I think you guys missed it. I'm just drinking a black tea from Fujin. Whoop! Although, technically it's a red tea, but everybody knows it is black tea. Here. Whoop. Fresh kettle. I got this one, this picture, so it's a bit easier for y'all to see the color. Ta-da! And because you missed it earlier, tiny teapot tea pets. I was showing Don. Hi, Ryan. What's boo? Don't boo my teapots. little baby tea pets. They actually function, although I wouldn't brew tea in them. What? No. Why am I boo? What did I do? I sent you a message. I did my job. Oh. I got it. I understand now. Get her, Emma. Bite her ankles. Learn young. Uh-huh. They're about that size. They're not really meant for brewing. I mean, they function. I did it earlier, like. Like, they'll pour water out of them. There's just no point in using something this small. I just thought they were cute. Making a mess. She's got the spirit, Zia. She's got the fighting spirit, okay? I actually think I might be done with this one already. Considered tea shots. So we used to do that sometimes at the shop if like something got really overbrewed. Just be like, just knock it back. Yeah, I think this one's brewed out. Found Emily. I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I saw that and one of my thoughts was, oh, I want to get that for Zia's kid. And then one of our friends' its whole thing is unicorns. Oh, there it is. Clean this out real quick. I'm at the point where, like, if I can have a kid, they're gonna have plenty of tea stuff to have. So I don't think I'm gonna need to buy them a tea set. Oh, y'all weren't here earlier. I actually brought out canisters, so I don't have to run back and forth. So I don't need to run back and forth to my room this time. Already ready. This tea is actually 13 years old. I am not a hand model, dude. My hands are fuckered up. I think I still got burns. I don't know if you can... Yeah, burnt. There we go. Burnt. Okay, well, fuck. I'm just too reflective. I know! That's why it took me so long to set up. I hit go live and I was like, it's gonna take me like 10 minutes. I shouldn't have done that yet. Oh, this one smells like raisins. I haven't drank this one in a while. I kind of forgot what it tastes and smells like. Yes, I know, I'm very pale. We're in the car going to the store and I have shorts on because fuck wearing actual full-length clothes in humidity. And my thighs were blinding me. It's like... This one smells like fermented fruit. I swear, I feel like the white balancing is off. I don't think I'm this pale in real life. I have a tan. I just need to play with the white balancing. Although this color looks correct. Everything else looks correct, just not my skin. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I ripped my jeans one time, and I thought it was cotton sticking out, like, through the hole, and it was just my thigh. I was like, oh, I didn't rip it that far, there's cotton, and I stuck my finger in it, and I'm like, nope, that's my leg. The sun does do a number on me. What's it called? I just have to be outside a lot because of my job. So I've gotten a tan from it, and especially because I have to bike to and from work, but I don't like the sun. I'm a nighttime person. I got light colored eyes, light colored skin. I can't do it, man. I did get heat sick last time I was at work. I got to the point where like I was sweating and I was really cold and I had goosebumps even though it was hot. And I had a headache and I was nauseated and I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. I should go home. At least you do it outside. Some people do it in their house and I'm like, that's gross, dude. Don't smoke in your house. I mean, I can't tell people what to do in their house, but in my head. Maybe... Hey, there we go. I like this cup because you can really see the color because it's silver lined. Yeah. Some people don't care. And I mean, it's their house, so whatever, but... I think I only have enough for one more brew. This tea left, so I gotta save it for if someone comes into town. But yeah, this tea is... They said 13 years old. And I kind of want to see if I can re-roast it. See how it would taste after that. Because sometimes giving teas a little bit of an extra roast after they've been sitting so many decades kind of brings back some flavor. Like I have some Dongding, I think it's from 1995, and he re-roasted it, and it's amazing. Ooh, yeah. No, I wouldn't do it in other people's house. If it's your own house, like again, do you want that? That's all you. But other people's house, that's a little disrespectful. Also, it just makes the walls gross. I helped some people repaint a house that like a smoker had been smoking in, and it was just disgusting. Like their whole ventilation unit and everything. Give her a leg, Emma. Okay. I'll see you later, Zia. I need to do a thing where like I get somebody else on stream and then we can just talk and have tea. I guess that's a podcast. But I was talking to Don earlier while he was here. I think in the winter I want to try and get a setup where I can do a tea stream out back outside because I have a charcoal grill and it's just really fun. We can do that next time, Don, if you want. Because I don't know how to set some stuff up. But yeah, I was talking about getting stuff set up out back in the winter to use my charcoal grill and do some stuff outside so I could actually use this kettle. Right now I'm just using it because it retains heat and I don't have to keep going under my desk. But I was worried the neighbor's dog Jake would just kind of show up and knock everything over. Cool stuff giving. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. I don't know. We could do it like I could do a Discord day, and then have everybody like who wants to do some tea lessons have the camera on. I did it with Kagra. It was fun. And then I know Mana still has the tea set I gave her, and I'm sure she has some teas. We could do stuff with her. That's why I keep talking about like, oh, people could get the same tea club I have, but that's asking a lot. And then I could go over the teas with them. It'd be easier just to have people here in person. Online tea parties are so strange. You have a DC? A what? Oh, a Discord. No, I don't. I'm just saying, we can get on Discord. I'm not down with the lingo, dog. Everybody tells me to make one, but I don't stream enough to use one. I do not. Zerathor, do not. That's guys' Discord. Also, hi, Zerathor. In case you missed it, 13-year-old T. I just know everybody's in like 10,000 Discords, and it seems weird to just be like, hey, come to mine. But I also feel weird talking about T-Stuff and T-Streams in Mana's Discord, even though she gave me a little corner for it. Hey, is that your... What is that derpy pug? I love the derpy pug emote. Well, you made one specifically for V Rising, didn't you, Don? Or Don, Paul? I'm getting a little tea drunk. The age stuff hits hard. Also, because you weren't here earlier, Zerathor. Little baby teapots! They're tea pets, but they do function. Can I do this without dropping them? Dexterity? Do I have it? Hey! I just thought they were cute. I wouldn't brew tea in them, but they're cute. Oop, oop. Kinda let that go for a while. I shouldn't have done this 1 second. Should have done this one last. It's making my face feel funny. Okay. When I went over the tea stuff with Kagra, she got a little floaty too. I was like, yes! Finally, someone understands that I'm not that insane. It's an actual thing. Also, I was gonna use these because I thought they're really neat, but I don't think you'd be able to see the color of the tea very well. But they're pretty interesting because they're from a minority group in China, and I can't remember which way it is, but I think it's the females make the pottery, and then the males do all of the, like writing and engraving and stuff. I might have that backwards. It's been a few years since I read up on it, but I just think it's really neat pottery. I think it's called Dai. I think it's from the Dai people. In China. It might be elsewhere. I have to look more into them. I haven't looked into that pottery too much. But I have these 2 pieces from them and I really like it. It used to be cheaper, and then it was one of those things where it got more known and the price went up and I couldn't afford more of it. I could be completely wrong on where they're from. I just know it's a small group of people. Oh my god, it's hot in here. I need to turn my AC on. I'm getting too warm from sitting over a kettle. Literally under my chair, like, I guess. I think I just need to find my old, like, damn near broken down laptop and see if I can use it for tea streams. Your video stopped playing. It just doesn't want you to see my stream. Ooh. Well, welcome back, Ryan. I gotta reheat my water. Wait, because I'm a sinner. You are a sinner. Dirty, dirty heathen. Can't reach the floor. Okay, there we go. don't know if you were here for it, but look! Cool pottery! I think I just need to learn how to actually, like, do pottery so I could make my own stuff and save myself a ton of money after the initial investment of everything. Where'd my stream? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I prepared and brought everything out, but now I'm kind of changing my mind on what other teas I want to drink, and I might still have to run to my room. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I do need to run to my room. God damn it. Oh, I just read it. Yeah, a little bit. Hi, Snare. Do y'all remember those tea cakes I showed you? Well, here is a bigger one. Well, I'm trying not to get shit everywhere. And then... Here is an even bigger one. Oh god, I got it everywhere. Oh well. I'll vacuum it up later. See. I don't even think I have enough room. Okay. I broke off little pieces of it to try it, but I'm like, gonna let it age. But yeah, this is almost 2 kilos of tea. Oh god. I didn't plan this through. This goes this way. Yeah, I bought this thinking it would be similar to a different tea I had that I didn't get a full brick of and I really like, and it is not, so I'm just gonna let it sit for like 10 years and then try it again. There we go. I like the way the leaves are pressed in this one. Just getting it everywhere. This is why I can't have a clean desk. Oh my god, the crumbs! Oh, jeez. I really should have thought that through. I did not, but I should have. Well. Watching Hunter, why is it an undertaking? Do you not enjoy it, or is it just like a way too long anime? God, I'm a mess. Slightly better. Still not great. There's chunks of it in my tea. I think my dad was trying to watch that one and he didn't make it through because he's like, it just got too repetitive. It's the one with the little kid in green, if I remember correctly, if I'm thinking of the same one. Not as bad. Oh. Dude, nothing's as bad as Naruto. I gave that anime a chance and I just did not like it. I gave it the fairest chance I could give an anime. Went through like 200 episodes. No, I think I got to like 300 or something, and I was like, I can't. Sorry if you can hear all the weird water noises. I actually brought water over to my desk instead of having to run back and forth to the fridge. One Piece is fine if you have literally nothing else to watch and you just need anime on your TV. But I can't sit through it. I'm more of a like 13 episodes per season kind of person for a couple seasons. Man, I can't do the long animes, man. Like, they just drag on. It gets to the point where it's like, all right, just stop. Just resolve the issues. Or they start getting too much filler, like Bleach. I do like some horror animes. I don't think I've ever specifically sought out horror animes, but the ones that I have watched, I did enjoy. How hot is this? Oh, that's hot. I need to cool it. Excuse you. Cannot stand Luffy. Yeah. I mean, I can't stand Naruto. Like, everybody was always like, oh, it gets better. And I'm like, it does not, because the main character is still the main character. And I do not enjoy him. Oh, I overfilled that. That's gonna burn my fingers. Go. I don't think I've seen that one, Ryan. I'm honestly to the point where I just watch whatever guy says I should watch. Because I just don't care to seek out anime. I don't sit down and watch stuff anymore. I did enjoy Trapped in a Dating Sim. It's not a horror anime, but the main character's an asshole, and I love it. And then he's got one he needs me to watch now. It's... oh gosh. I think it was like... it's something about turning into an anime knockout or something, and it's like these two best friends. They're like bros, and get teleported to a new world, and they piss off the goddess, and the goddess turns one into like a beautiful woman, and they're cursed to like fall in love with each other. But they're trying not to let that happen because they still know that one of them's a dude. It's actually really entertaining so far. This one's pretty brewed out already. There's not a whole lot left in it. Oop. Ah, burned myself. The one I'm talking about, Roran, it's really funny. I've only seen a couple episodes. Hi, Ben. How are you? I think it's like reincarnated as an anime knockout or something. I can't remember what it was, but it's really funny. Because the one dude is terrified of women, like he just does not like getting involved in them, and then the other dude is a dude in a woman's body. You're sick? Oh damn, I'm sorry. Did you catch what Mana had? Did she spread her germs? I would offer you tea, but yeah. Kind of far away. Ooh, that was way too much. Ooh, and you still haven't recovered? Might need to go to the doctor. It's been more than 2 weeks. It evolved. Oh, I got some tea if you want it. God, I can see the crummies whenever I look over and I hate it. I should not have done that. Should not have shown off my drug dealer cakes of tea. Sore throat. It seemed like it was getting better, then it turned into oh. Do you have the spicy flu, you think? Because that sounds like the spicy flu. You're taking like 7, 10. Holy shit. Okay, you don't need that many. I've only had it twice. And I've been pretty lucky that I think during the pandemic I only got like 1 or 2 colds that weren't it. Can I? Please don't say that, Paul. Please don't even speak that into existence. I'm over it. Pretty officially over this pandemic. Although it's kind of like it's not happening out here. It's very strange. When we moved here from you know, the big city, there were no mask mandates or anything. And it's such a small group area of people, like it just not out here that much. We had one customer that had it and they just had to like deep clean the area. Still kind of hot, but whatever. Rapid test here. Yeah. Rapid test, you can get a false negative if you do it too early. I think they were saying about 5 to 8 days after infection. Like after you first show symptoms, you should test for it. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't keep up. They change shit so often. I am in a secluded area, but we have a lot of tourists, surprisingly, because of the resort. We get a lot of out-of-towners. Oop, I'm tea drunk. I like being in a secluded area, but this area is not secluded enough for me. I was looking around the neighborhood the other day and I'm like, too many people in this town of 600. I need to go elsewhere. I thought I tested too early. At least it's not that. My first round of it, I think I had the original strain because I got it January 2020. Yeah, the end of January. And I was out for at least a month or 2. I couldn't breathe and I didn't have health insurance. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna die. But I was just using rescue inhalers to breathe. And I stayed away from everybody, and then my mom got it. Then I was good for a few years. Then I got it again from our insurance adjuster guy from the tornado thing. He came out and he was coughing and like sweating. And my mom went, "Are you sick?" He goes, "No, I'm not sick." And then 2 weeks later, everyone in my family tested positive. I breathe that little gut. Ooh, really? Like, still, even after the first strain? Because I was so fucked up when I had it the first time, I couldn't tell if I really lost my smell or taste because I was just so clogged up, like, nothing worked. That was the same thing for me, Panic, but it wasn't officially here. But Chinese New Year's really big in Vegas, and I was working SHOT Show at the casinos. So I was literally just in a crowd of people who had just flown in from the area where it was from. And then it just started spreading from there. Because I had it, and then like right around the time I got it, they started going, "Oh, we're confirming cases." I'm like, "Oh, great." Oh my god, my cheeks feel weird. I don't drink this much tea anymore because I don't have people to drink it with, so I just sip on like one a day. I've gone through 3 now. Really soon. Yeah, they're a big tourist group where I was originally out in Vegas. And I mean, it just comes with being a tourist city. Which is why I'm glad I'm no longer there and currently in my little hermit area. I don't like big cities. Oh, go away. Go away. Get out of here. I don't think the antibodies stay in your system that long, do they? Don't they go away after like 8 months, they said? Stay 8? Can't remember. I'm glad it seems like it's slowing down. It really felt like it never would at some points. And like, I just started being more social then. Everything started shutting down. I was like, no! I just wanted to go out and see people. I got my booster and then I got sick like 2 weeks after it. And I was on my ass for maybe a week really bad. And then the week after, I just felt like I had a normal cold. Huh. Paul has the power. He has the cure. His body's built different. I'm just using this to cool the water down. This green tea doesn't like super hot water. No, you're just lucky. Dude, my brother's had it like 3 times confirmed. And he's to the point now that if he gets it, he's kind of just like, I feel like I have a mild stuffy nose and a cough, and he's fine after 2 days. I got tea burps. Ah. I think Guy is. Because Guy has been exposed so many times, it's not even funny. 1, he's a mechanic, so he's in customers' cars that have, you don't know where they've been. 2, my brother got it. He was around my brother. He didn't get it. Both of his parents got it. He was around them. Didn't get it. He was literally making out the day before I popped positive with me, and he didn't get it. I think he's just immune. How hot are you? You're still pretty hot. Which, I mean, I'm really happy about. I'm not. it's still too hot. Oh well. I'm just gonna leave that open because it's hot. And lasting text. That's good. I feel like it's one of those things that eventually, like, everybody's just gonna keep getting it. And then it'll just slowly be like, it's mild. Unless it gets into people and then evolves and becomes more resistant and becomes a horrible thing again. This tea's really savory. Kind of a weird way. It's like vegetable. I can't talk. I'm tea drunk. I can't feel my cheeks. See if I can. Whoop. I might just have to start using this cup for streaming because I feel like you can really see the color. He is back! How are your ankles? Are there baby bite marks? Vegetal, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Panic. Yeah, I can. I just have to... I would have to be semi-done with stuff before, like, 4:30 or 5, because I gotta make Guy dinner, but once I get it in the oven and stuff, I can still hang out. Okay, just let me know. I should have started with this one first because it was the lightest color one, but I just really wanted to drink that other tea. And I literally have tea under my nail. Oh my god. You get to see your cool new background that you got all set up. I have an actual tea table that drains everything into a bucket through a little tube, but I am not setting that up out here because then I'm committed to this being my tea area. I am pretty happy with the camera so far. Just need to get better lighting. Why did music, why did you stop? Yeah, I do want to continue watching. Why did you even it changed complete things on me. Thank you, Panic. I waited, I think, about a year and a half to buy it. I just kept watching prices, waiting to see what the lowest one was. Pull back one corner. Ah, okay. I wanted to get the better lights, but they were only on sale for like 30 bucks off yesterday, and I couldn't justify spending that much on lights. Oh, dude, I have not had a Dr. Pepper in probably 3 years. I remember I really liked it, but I forgot what it tastes like. I haven't had a soda in about that long. I want to try and make more of a routine of streaming. That's why I said I was just brewing stuff, and then I could just kind of get more used to it and then get into teaching, actually going over everything. Next, Dr. Pepper. Is it the caffeine, Zia? Like, do you get cranky without caffeine? I do remember what ginger ale tastes like. I do miss ginger ale. Although I can't say anything about stuff left on desk because I have all the shit. I've come to the conclusion that eventually I just need to get a bigger desk. Oh, I mean, you can make plenty of carbonated stuff though, like yourself. They have those soda stream things. And I have a friend that does that. He just carbonates tea for when he wants soda stuff. I actually don't like the carbonation. I used to drink flat soda. I was that weird person. Or I'd like open it up and kind of shake it around to get like half of the carbonation out. Oh, panic. I've been showing everybody, so like they've probably seen these like 3 times. But look, little baby teapots. Little teapots. Ah. They actually work, but they're just teapots. I wouldn't brew tea in them. Yeah, I don't know why I thought you'd like many things. I have little mini flowers. So tiny. They are so tiny. They actually work. I keep putting water in them and being like, look, they pour! And then I just get water all over my desk. Ta-da! For cat tea? Yeah, they're cat-sized. Although maybe not for Mitten's giant paws. I actually have a little silver necklace and it's got a tiny little silver teapot on it. It does function. But I wouldn't use it. But it's like maybe this big. Carbonated Kool-Aid. I don't know how I feel about that, because Kool-Aid's already such a strong flavor, I can't imagine adding carbonation to it. I mean, I never tried it, so I can't say anything. I used to water down my soda, so I guess that makes me weird. Like if I got strawberry soda or orange soda or anything, I'd put a little bit of water in it. I water down my juices too. I'm very boring. My sense of taste is just, I don't like too much. Unless it's tea, then I like a lot. I kind of want more tea, but I didn't prepare more, so I'd have to go dig for some. Weird is better, though. Normal's boring. Also, normal's a myth. Nothing is normal. Like adulthood. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Oh my god, I'm a little cross-eyed. At least it's not alcohol. At least it's not like before when you're like, you should stop drinking so much alcohol, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. And I didn't have a problem, because I quit overnight. What? Drinking too much alcohol? Just be careful with it. You can fuck up your innards. Take my word for it. Nothing can hurt me. Now I got to the point where my Jameson and Pepsis went from being normal mixed drinks to more Jameson to eventually just straight Jameson. Oh, magic trick. I get stuck like that sometimes. A 2-day hangover? Holy shit, I don't envy you. I've never had one that long. I've only been hungover maybe 3 times in my life because I drink a fuck ton of water and Pedialyte. My dad came out to visit. They were doing some kind of charity thing out in the Ozarks, I think, and then they drove all the way over here to visit. Apparently, all week long, all my dad drank was coffee and Maker's Mark because he'd just be sitting out back on the porch and somebody would bring him coffee. And then the guys would come out on the back porch and they'd be drinking Maker's Mark. And so he'd just sit there and drink the Maker's Mark because his knees are bad, so he wasn't getting up. And like, then somebody would hand him a baby and he'd sit there and sing to the baby and bounce the baby around. This is all he did all week. And he got out here and he's like, I don't feel good. And I'm looking at him like, are you hungover? And he goes, I'm like, what did you drink? He's like, coffee, Maker's Mark. And my mom goes, you didn't get any water? My dad goes, nobody brought me water. So I went and got him Pedialyte. I'm like, rookie mistake, Dad. What day is it? Oh, he's actually getting his knee replaced soon. I need to go see if I'm flying out there. He was just hungover and extremely dehydrated from only having coffee and Maker's Mark for a week. Man's like 70 and he's over here making mistakes that teenagers make when they drink. Let me see what other tea I'm gonna go make. I don't have a problem. Well, at least it's very relaxing for you. Tea's normally relaxing for me, but streaming gives me horrible anxiety. So maybe if I combine them, I can do something. Also, I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's so shiny. I tried this one. I've had this one before, but I'm gonna mute my mic for opening this. I didn't want you to have to hear the crinkly. The giant bag of leaves! I think I have enough leaves in my house that people might think I'm a drug dealer. Yeah, I was telling people earlier, Panic, that we have structural engineers coming to see if they can prop up the house a bit. So once that happens, we can get the floors fixed. And once the floors are fixed, I can actually have people over. I'd love to be a tea dealer. More tea, yes, more tea. This is not a horrible idea. Although I do have to pee so badly, and I'm not going to make the mistake Mana made where I sit here for half an hour and deal with it. I'll actually be right back. It's gonna. Wah! There we go. Which games are you updating? Is it Phasmophobia? Are we gonna play spooky ghost stuff tonight? Taking forever. Transferring water again. I'm really not gonna be able to feel my cheeks after this one. Okay. Shit. 2 seconds. Get the package. I can get that later. I don't have a peephole in the door, so I have to get a steppy stool. look through the window at the top of the door. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not expecting anyone today. This one I had to buy more of after I originally got it because it tastes so cinnamony and sweet. Trying to scooch things while I'm doing things. Just do that to help season your pot. You don't have to, but pouring it over it can give it a nice shine over time. Oh, that thing's full. Okay, well, it's gonna sit. Good thing I work late tomorrow, because I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Oh, hey, you can see the steam on camera. Cool. Just going right into my lens. Can't wait for fall, because fall is like the perfect weather for dark, roasty tasting teas. They're so comforting. And I actually get to see leaves change this year. It's so cool. Maybe I'll try an outside stream in the fall. Internet depending. Yep, this last tea was a mistake. But it's fine. Now I can't feel my throat. Yeah, I'm so full. I don't think I'm gonna eat dinner tonight. There was something else. I need to write stuff down because there was something else that I was like, oh, I want to show this next time I stream so I can actually show people it, and I did not. I did not write it down, and now I can't remember because I'm a little out of it. I'm a little floaty. Agra, if you're still there, you should drink and get floaty with me. Oh, is this still the same video? Because I don't know if this one is actually... I don't know if that one's... Why does it keep changing? I had Twitch save music up, and then it keeps changing in the middle of it. Why the pot so small? Because this is actually one of my bigger pots. Some pots. No, you get small pots. Small pot. Small pot. So the reason that they're so small is because the way that I brew focuses more on a high amount of tea leaves to water ratio, so there's way more tea to water, and then you do a fuck ton of little brews. So if you had a huge pot doing this, you would be using way too much tea. Like, it would be super expensive, and you'd be drinking way too much tea. Yeah, you do little ones. And you get to see how the tea changes each brew. It's really nice. It's also why you have little cups. So, I guess it's more focused on enjoying a small amount of really nice tea versus just having like a big old mug of okay tea. But yeah, as the different things come out in different brews. So, come on. There's actually not a whole lot of leaf in this one for the size of it, but like, there's some teas that start off really, I guess, kind of more on the bitter side, and then as you brew them out, they get sweeter. It's almost like wine, I think a lot of people compare it to, like how you taste certain notes and different things depending on where it's from and when it was grown and how the season was. Just, you don't brew wine, obviously, but also, no, Cogger, this is not 2 for 1. This is enough tea for a few people. And that's why I was saying earlier, I don't think I'm gonna eat dinner. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not sleeping or eating tonight. I'm so full. Actually, if you guys like mini tea bear. Oh, thanks. My legs feel like noodles. So I'm drinking a party. Yeah, I am. You don't have to have fancy tea. I mean, you're sick, whatever tea you want will help, probably. I got little carrying stuff. It's just another one of my little guy wands, but I have little tiny teacups. There's another style of brewing. I need to dump this. Whatever. I'll do it later. See if I can just scoot it and then demonstrate. It's gonna be hard with this angle. Go over there and don't spill. So pretty much, like, you'd have it set up like this, and then instead of pouring it into a pitcher, what you would do is you would go around each teacup really fast and make sure everything had an even brew. That's why they're so small. But I love these. I just jack them up. This actually isn't even a set. I got the cups and the guy one separately. They just so happen to match and be like the perfect size for each other. is. Actually, I feel like Roran would really like this pouch because it reminds me of a Genshin Impact character, Ayaka. It looks like something she'd use. Okay, bring the water back. Yeah, it's called Chaozong. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's from a certain area. That's their style of brewing. I tried taking lessons on how to pronounce all this, but I was doing it on my own on the computer and in books, and it just... I need a teacher. I'm too dumb. It's gonna be really overbrewed, but I don't care. I got distracted. It happens. See how dark it is compared to the last one. Normally I would drink this a lot more slowly and actually sip on it, but I don't know why I feel like I need to chug it and be rushed. It is very orange. But I really like this cup because you can actually see it. Send me sparkly bracelets. Oh god, won't that blind you? I'm trying to drink it slowly and sip it now. There are people who slurp their tea. I don't want to do that on stream, but they slurp it because they say it aerates it and it like makes you taste different notes of it. I'm not one of those people who does that around other people. Might try it every now and then, like do a little slurp and be like, ah, yeah, tastes a little different, but I don't think y'all want to hear slurping. Ugh. See how shaky my hands are from all the caffeine. I love the glaze on this cup. It's so neat. Like a little waterfall. This cup's actually, I've said it a couple times, but I don't know how many people are here. It's actually lined in silver, and silver does change the flavor of tea. But I just used it today because I thought it might be easier for everybody to see the colors. I mean, if you send them, Zia, I'll wear them. I just don't know if they'll blind you. Because I don't have a fancy light, I have just LEDs. Yeah, that's, you can change the flavor of tea a lot based off of leaf to water ratio, the kind of water you use, the temperature, length of brew, and the brewing vessel as well. Like the clay, you season it over time. So like this is my oolong pot. This is my pot I specifically use for oolong. And over time, it'll absorb a lot of the tea oils and everything and really give back flavor as you brew. And then silver brightens it and kind of takes away some bitterness. I mean, I don't mind bitter, but some people do. Porcelain is considered a neutral kind of material, so it just kind of gives you the tea for what it is. Glass is really good for things like green teas that don't like to be too hot too long. And there's also this kind of stuff. It's a ceramic, but it's a thicker one. Retains heat pretty well. I love this thing. I think you can tell by the stains in the glaze that I use it a lot. Not a big fan of bitter. I can make a tea that's not bitter. My whole thing with bitter is I enjoy the bite at first, and then I feel like the stronger the tea is and the more bitter it is up front, the more of a sweetness it has that like creeps out of your throat into your mouth afterwards. Like there's some teas that I'll sip on and be like, this is kind of bitter, and then later I'll have like a peach aftertaste in my mouth. Like this one tastes like cinnamon and sugar to me. And tea, obviously, but... I'm trying to... There's... I have a silver pot, and that does do a lot for the tea. I think a silver lined cup would be fine. I can send you a link to it if you want one. Panic. Almost called you Panda. I'm gonna have to end it after this tea. I don't drink this much anymore. The caffeine's getting to me. Welcome back, Don. Yeah, I've been tea drunk since like the second one, Panic. I did a tea stream with Kagra going over some stuff, so if you ever get some teas and you want to know more, Panic, I don't mind going over them with you. Had to run to another building. Oh, was there a leak somewhere? Or did you just need to know where it was? Those people are dumb. Forward. Bye, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. I'm always worried my streams are really boring, but they're kind of supposed to be relaxing, but I also don't have a relaxing voice. So, I'm tea drunk. Oh. Well, then they can fuck off about whether or not they think you're snooping. Eat my water. What? Oh, that's full. Something I want to do someday is I want to take giant, like 5-gallon jugs and go to a spring and get water from there, but I'm gonna have to find one that's not like a 5-hour drive away. Because spring water is supposed to be really good for making tea. Ta 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 ta. Right now, I'm just using filtered fridge water that I put mineral drops into. Gotta mix the water around and get it hot. And is it 1:30? I got I can fit this to you. I can't reach the power button. Oh god. Can't read it. No. I just need to get an extension cord. Having my kettle under the desk sucks. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to do online tea parties. I just have to get everyone to have like similar or the same teas. That's the hard part. Just pouring it into my clay kettle because it retains the heat, so I don't have to keep reheating it as much. I'm making a mess, but it's off stream, so it's okay. There's water all over my desk. We used to do water experiments in the shop, and we found that boiling the water in the clay kettle actually did make a difference in the way the tea tasted. And they do have silver kettles. I do not have $5 grand to spend on a silver kettle, so I will take people's word that it changes the flavor of the water. Yeah, can't go buying a kettle that costs more than my car. I'ma do a hard brew. I need to dump water. I've been putting it off. I need to do it. It needs to happen. Oh gosh. Because I'm gonna spill it otherwise, and our router and everything is right here. Hey. No, we're in the kitchen. We're good. Didn't spill. Oh my god, I'm cross-eyed. It is my goal to get people tea drunk whenever we have tea together. You can ask Kagra. My neck away. Some people think it's not a real thing. I didn't think it was a thing until it started happening, and then I was like, oh yeah, I actually feel kind of fucking weird. But it's good weird. A little giggly, happy, floaty, but also relaxed. It's really strange. There's some people where it just doesn't happen for them. I don't know why. Like I say, I don't know the science behind it. My little flower's out of frame. Oh, thinking I might clean this up and then swap to game streaming later. But later, like tomorrow after work. I don't think I'm in the mind to actually play games well. I think this one's already almost brewed out. I'll warm it up a bit more. I'm just doing this to keep the teapot warm. I'm really excited to see how my teas change being in this environment. Because where I was before, it was really dry and really hot, and that changes how the tea ages. And out here, it's pretty hot and humid, so they might get more funky and tea drunky. Yeah, it rhymes. I was joking with a friend that he should send his stuff out here and I'll age it outside, out back in our sunroom for him. Got a little leaf blocking, I think. There kind of. There we go. I need to figure out how to get a better camera angle. I feel like overhead works well for some things, but like not so well for pouring. Let's see. Right-handed. I'm burning myself. Yeah, not really. Figure it out. It's pretty brewed out. I think this is gonna be my last tea. I don't think I can stomach anymore. Actually, even though I'm not hungry, I should probably eat. Get out. Oh, I don't have my thing for drying that. Yeah, I need to eat. Standing up and walking around, I realize how funny my head feels. I got this thing recently, and like you don't have to have it, but it's just so nice for letting things dry. Because I really don't want to mold a pot. If that happens, you have to boil it, scrub it with baking soda and everything. And then go through the whole process of re-seasoning it again. I think I'm going to call it quits here because I need food desperately. So, thank y'all for showing up, hanging out, listening to my rambles about tea. I'll actually try and stream more tomorrow after work if I'm not dying from heat. Bye-bye! Uh-oh. Okay, bye! There we go.